and not the two. Head bitch, I'm the top hoe. Just look up and you gon' get that God flow. Yoshi get to know me, come and hold me when you at the top, and at the top I am. It get so lonely, I'm the top hoe. The rabbit got the gun, you getting shot hoe. This is not a battle, what I pull out ain't a prop hoe. This shit will slide past the core and hit a misfit. You living off that dirty body, now you after Pigpen. Now look in the mirror, this a this. So if I'm thinking top hoes, where does a misfit? Okay, tell us that I'm never scared. You expose a bitch job and they don't even care. We can see that bitch would've shaped up to be a square. Bitch, I'm up at the tip top. It's music to my ears, to my ears. Fuck jazz, this is hip hop. Little horny bitch, don't learn to dry to get your whip shot. Low lush, how many readers this gon' take the fuck? Lift you up, jazz in the air, we cleaning up. Bitch, that's what's up. Saving the box for nothing, it don't move me, you coulda gave it up. Your cherry only mattered in the haymaker, you lame as fuck.
Top hole, 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 top hole.
Look, I wish a top heavy body bitch would. She gon' topple, it's official. Check the score, I always topo. This that wet a bitch up top hoe. Throw her body in the lake, she better hope her top float. We will never know. I guess official C. I'm the top hoe. Is this a dream? This can't be real like hustle ass. I wanna pinch and see. I bring a nigga good head, peace, and efficiency. You can never, ever, ever, ever give a shot to me. Not even in a parallel universe, the irony. They gon' run out of matches and I'ma be the only rivalry. Like seriously. It ain't no stopping, I get it popping in a shaky place. Little bitch, but feature strong like Casey Face. I give a vegan options, I give Verb a better play. And just like they be fucking you, I'ma have to hide the face. 40 ducking, like her time ain't ticking. Like she not a grandma and almost 40 something condescending. She think them views mean that she can be condescending. I'ma send coffee for her if we mix it some mocha. That's what kind I'm sending. E-Hard better get to working something. If you retire, don't be screaming boss bitch. You ain't working nothing, you just wait and bake in a space every day. Little booty, go and get your cake up. We ain't finna play, okay. Ooh, I really like this beat. This is my house now, let me wipe my feet. I tell you nigga feed me beef, but it is not protein. I crop a bitch right out, this is not your scene. Yoshi, fuck him once he wanna say the pussy. Either way it crumble, baby, this is favorite cookie. Superhead, he wanna pay to book me. Fuck him on the balcony, we got the neighbors looking. Top hoe, giving bitches rope to hang they self, I tied a knot though. I ain't talking marriage like your nigga, you can stop. Where that bitch Shoonie at and where your belt, it done got dark. I put the bucks on GTA, bitch, I bought a shark card.
Stop acting like you not old, I'll drop the young gaddis. So you get lit with rum, you ain't hung gaddis.
Just because you pick your dick size, you ain't fun gaddis. If I bring the Drake back, you better not run gaddis. Your bitch bad, with a cheating spirit. Glasses up and toast for you hating bitches, dusty bitches, you fucking crummy bitches, you don't get no money bitches. I don't fuck with y'all. Now I'm really not no hating ass bitch. So.
Done.
Let's go, Yoshi. Damn, you hear the sirens in the background. They're coming to get her. Shit. That was quick. That was quick. Get away, Yoshi. Get away. Let me bring myself up here. As you can see. No, you can't see. Because, oh, let me see what's on my caffeine screen. Let me see what you see. What do you see? What do you see? All right, let me just bring myself up. Let's see. Do you see me? Do you see me? Okay, there's my screen. Okay, you see me. You see me. Hey, I'm London Jen. It is Jen o'clock. Oh, I'm London Jen. That's all one word. And there are 3 N's on my Jen, just in case you didn't know. Thank you for pulling up. You are right on time. And I'm right on time. I'm always right on time. Because whenever I show up here, that means it's Jen o'clock. And I do my absolute best to try and come to you at a regular time. But it's not always possible. This is at the end of my day, although it's the beginning of the day if you're in the States and kind of middle of the day if you're in the UK. And yeah, I don't want to come and just not have something prepared. I take my show seriously. I take the news seriously. And if I'm coming, I got something to say. Damn sure I got some notes. There's going to be some screenshots. There may be some videos, but it all takes time to put this together. So yeah, I'm working on the consistency. But yeah, thanks to everyone who pulled up. Salute, Battle Rap Trap, my good friend Henny Man in the comments. Lovely to see you this morning. Fever 757, how you doing? I gave you that follow back. I think I've seen you in the comments several times, and you in the VS comments as well. But yeah, lovely to have you. As you can see today, the ladies, if you it got really smoky on the timeline yesterday. All the ladies were going at each other. Let me get my water. Because man, oh man, it was hard to avoid the subliminals, the directs, the tagging, the screenshots, the fighting talk, the gangster talk, the Twitter thing, like oof. But the last few days, in fact, everyone has kind of been jockeying for a place on Summer Madness. Now, we started with the Yoshi diss track the other night on Verified Source. Make sure you're following Battle Rap Trap in the comments, because then you can check us where we go live twice a week and do all the battle rap topics, and it really is the best part of your battle rap day. So make sure you're following so you can tune in there. But we talked about Rum Nitty firing at everybody. He dropped this fire diss track, sent shots at everybody. There was responses from Elijah Straight, from Daylight, and lots of comments on the timeline. Now it got everybody talking. Yoshi G, who has an uncanny knack to get everybody talking, to draw the attention towards her, to keep her name relevant, to keep everybody talking about her for good or not. Yoshi G, is Yoshi queen of the diss tracks? Maybe in the modern age, but she's got quite a few, right? I'm sure she's got quite a few. She had the B-Dot diss, and then I guess the other one, the kind of Little Kim one, wasn't a diss, was it? It was just a really fun tune, I guess, a la Little Kim. Yeah, she wasn't being cute. Because we opened the show with it, but we're gonna play it again in case you missed it, and it's worth giving a couple of listens anyway. But yeah, she had smoke for everybody. She takes shame, because she's James Bond all of a sudden. She takes aim at all of the Bardashians, Hustle, 40 Bars, Misfit, Gatta, Shuni, everyone can get it. Yoshi is with all the smoke, and she wants wreck, and she's letting you know. So yeah, we're gonna get into that, but let me know while you're listening to it. Let me know, should the women respond? Who should respond? Who, was it a good track? Did you enjoy it? Was it disrespectful enough? Did she go far enough? And yeah, do we want to see Yoshi on Summer Madness? Do we want to see her back on URL again, ASAPington? Do we want to see her on one of these Kings versus Queens cards? Let me know in the comments. What do we think? But yeah, let's take a look at or a listen to this song again.
Yeah. I'm the top hoe. Everything you not, I'm at the top hoe. With a top tier that you bitches wanna top. So you are not low. I'm the one and not the two. Head bitch, I'm the top hoe. Just look up and you gon' get that God flow. Yo, she get to know me, come and hold me when you at the top, and at the top I am. It get so lonely. I'm the top hoe. The rabbit got the gun, you getting shot hoe. This is not a battle. What I pull out ain't a prop hoe. ho. This shit will slide past the core and hit a misfit. You living off that dirty body, now you after Pigpen. Now look in the mirror, this. So if I'm thinking top hoes, where does a misfit? Okay, tell us that I'm never scared. You expose a bitch job and they don't even care. We can see that bitch would've shaped up to be a square. Bitch, I'm up at the tip top. It's music to my ears, Fuck jazz, this is hip hop. Little horny bitch, don't learn to dry to get your whip shot. Little lush, how many readers this gon' take the fuck? Lift you up, jazz in the air, we cleaning up, bitch, that's what's up. Saving the box for nothing, it don't move me, you coulda gave it up. Your cherry only mattered in the haymaker, you lame as fuck.
Top hole, 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 top hole.
Look, I wish a top heavy body bitch would. She gon' topple, it's official. Check the score, I always topo. This that wet a bitch up top ho. Throw her body in the lake, she better hope her top float. We will never know. I guess official C. I'm the top ho. Is this a dream? This can't be real like hustle ass. I want a pension C. I bring a nigga good head, peace, and efficiency. You can never, ever, ever, ever give a shot to me. Not even in a parallel universe, the irony. They gon' run out of matches and I'ma be the only rivalry. Like seriously. It ain't no stopping, I get it popping in a shaky place. Little bitch, but feature strong like Casey Face. I give her vegan options, I give Verb a better play. And just like they be fucking you, I'ma have to hide the face. 40 ducking, like her time ain't ticking. Like she not a grandma and almost 40 something condescending. She think them views mean that she can be condescending. I'ma send coffee for her if we mix it some mocha. That's what kind I'm sending. E-hard better get to working something. If you retired, don't be screaming boss bitch. You ain't working nothing, you just waking, baking a space every day. Little booty, go and get your cake up. We ain't finna play, okay. Ooh, I really like this beat. This is my house now, let me wipe my feet. I tell you nigga feed me beef, but it is not protein. I crop a bitch right out, this is not your scene. Yoshi, fuck him once he wanna say the pussy. Either way it crumble, baby, this is favorite cookie. Superhead, he wanna pay to book me. Fuck him on the balcony, we got the neighbors looking. Top hoe, giving bitches rope to hang they self, I tied a knot though. I ain't talking marriage like your nigga, you can stop. Where that bitch Shoonie at and where your belt, it done got dark. I put the bucks on GTA, bitch, I bought a shark card.
Stop acting like you not old, I'll drop the young gaddis. Saw you get lit with rum, you ain't hung gaddis.
Just because you pick your dick size, you ain't fun, Gaddis. If I bring the Drake back, you better not run, Gaddis. Your bitch bad with a cheating spirit. Glasses up and toast for you hating bitches, dusty bitches, you fucking crummy bitches. You don't get no money, bitches. I don't fuck with y'all. Now I'm really not no hating ass bitch. So.
Done.
Okay, Yoshi. Okay. Damn. What are we thinking of that? She really did fire at everyone. I didn't even hear. I kind of half listened to it the first time, then wanted to listen to it live, and I didn't even hear. Was it a coffee shot or was it just kind of a mention? She had E Heart in there as well. I didn't even catch that the first time round. And she made a good point. She made a really good point saying, you're going to run out of matches. You're going to run out of matches. You need these rivalries. Like, you know, what better grudge than the Yoshi grudge matches is kind of what she's saying. And she makes a fairly good point. There are some, you know, great matches that can come out of that. But she might have taken it too far already. You know, 40 has already ruled it out. I think Jazz has also ruled it out, but we'll see what the lady said. The coffee was a mention, right? It wasn't a shot. Interestingly enough, who is one of the ladies who is outside, who is super relevant, who is smoking shit right now, who didn't get a mention, who is obviously missing from there, unless I missed it, who didn't get a mention? It can't be. I feel like I must have missed it. Did you mention Viixen? Did she mention Viixen? Did I miss it? I was fiddling with technology here behind the scenes and trying to make some notes. But I don't, no Viixen, right? Didn't Chrissy Yamaguchi take take back the top hoe spot? Well, I guess they had their battle, right? And Chrissy kind of looked the more dominant. She looked the top hoe in that battle. But Yoshi is kind of like the eternal hoe, right? She's the forever hoe. Now, I mean, I guess Yoshi's been around a lot longer, but I think Yoshi's she's the face. She's the face of wholeness, like, because who puts it more front and center than Yoshi? Who kind of lives with that? And Yoshi's just a lot more active. Like I say, she keeps herself relevant even when she's not battling. She has a way of drawing the attention to her. She wasn't particularly insulting. It wasn't too disrespectful, although everyone did get a turn. Misfit, she basically says, people don't care. Like, you all outed Jazz's not controller, dispatcher job. Oh, kiddo. My son walked out the house without telling me bye and that he loves me, so he sent me a message. I said, is everything okay? He's like, yeah, I just forgot to tell you. That's sweet. Side note there. But yeah, she basically said you outed Jazz as the dispatcher. No one cared. Jazz, she had the fire bar. Your cherry only mattered for the haymaker. That was dope. Touched on the reader's stuff. Casey calling her strong face. That was insane. Like have to hide the face to fuck. That was kind. Casey's a beautiful girl. Like look at that face. Look at that face. Would you hide that when you were smashing? I wouldn't. I'm a man's lady. That's right, isn't it? I'm a man's lady. But look at that face. That's a gorgeous face. If that's a strong face, then I like strong. Don't know what Yoshi likes, but I'm missing your comments. Apologies. I have style. Good morning. Finally caught you live. Thank you for tuning in. Altwin, good morning. Yeah, no Viixen in the diss track. No Viixen. Share the live. Yes, definitely share it, please. My favorite bar, the Casey one, right? No, we don't compare. We don't need to compare. We don't do that. Casey is gorgeous. That's end of. That's all we need to say. Beautiful woman, powerful, strong, doing things outside of battle rap, philanthropa as well. Super dope woman. Respect her, and gorgeous, but yeah, you mentioned Misfit, didn't you, Fever, earlier on in the comments before we even brought that up. Misfit would be a dangerous match, but is Misfit outside like that? Like, she does her media now. She seems to be comfortable in that lane, and since the Jazz smoke, since all the kind of interest in the Jazz battle, she hasn't really come outside. Misfit is another one who seems to be doing really well outside of battle rap, and because she has her media show, it kind of keeps her in the loop, keeps her relevant with her fan base, keeps her in touch, I guess. So does she want to come outside? Would Yoshi, oh, it's not good, you're not supposed to see my light there. Is Yoshi enough to entice her? I don't know. If Misfit's not taking Jazz, she's not taking Yoshi. Well, yeah, Misfit was going to take Jazz, and it was kind of, almost semi-locked in a couple of times, and then it just didn't happen. And then I think people stopped caring about it. So the two of them stopped caring. There were more outside relevant opponents for Jazz, so, it didn't happen. I don't think the leagues want to book Fit. Do you think so? It's a political thing. Why wouldn't... Because, she's battled. She battled on RBE? But she's definitely Queen of the Ring, URL. They book her. And I think Fit only wants to battle on the URL stages. Yeah. I guess all Misfit has to do, though, is make herself relevant. Few call outs, couple interviews, whatever, and she's back in the game, and people want to see things. Misfit is one of those that we know what she can do, and with the right motivation, the right matchup, people are going to want to see that for sure. Misfit understands the business. She's increasing her bag. Exactly. And like as mentioned, I don't know that Yoshi inspires that. And that's an interesting match as well, because I feel like Misfit will talk to Yoshi differently from some of the other ladies, and she kind of has a different attitude and approach. She breaks you down very well. She angles very well. Not that the other ladies don't, but just with her kind of demeanor, she's got a kind of dismissiveness as well. I think that could work really well. But yeah, I don't know that it's about that makes sense for either of them. Make a diss track, maybe. Yeah, if Misfit dropped a track, I'm sure that would inspire some interest. She called 40 a grandma. I'm seeing a lot of ageism in battle rap right now, and I don't respect it. I'm not here for it. And it's just a case of these young whippersnappers just disrespecting their elders, the people who put in work, who came here before them, the bridge builders, the bricklayers, the pioneers, the trailblazers, and I'm not fucking having it. All right, yeah. Leave the ageism alone. 40 is not, and if she is a grandma, again. Hey, Granny, what are you saying? Can I come and sit on your plastic sofa? 40 is definitely in my top 3. 40 is my favorite female battle rapper, by a long shot. Not because the others aren't incredibly talented, and I think some of the other women are equally skilled, perhaps. But I just love 40 is just personally my favorite. I love her style of rapping, her kind of that playful, ladylike demeanor, which switches into "don't fuck with me" aggression. I like that. Misfit has never battled someone like that. When you say someone like that, what do you mean? What about 40 Yoshi's nature are you referring to there? Hey, Wax, salute. How you doing? Much love for pulling up. It's Jen, and if you don't type 3 N's, you're not typing it right. Wax is cool. I like Jen with 1 N. It's cool. Like the 3 N's is so that you can find me on social media, YouTube, all the rest of it. I'm really not pissy about it, but it's just so that, when I was first starting out, if you couldn't find me, because I had to be London Jen with 3 N's to be distinguishable from any other random Jen in London. So yeah, but I'm not pissy about it, especially now. It's pretty easy to find me. But yeah, always 3 N's on the Jen, all one word. Misfit versus Lady Flames. First Lady Flames, I'd like to see that. That's an interesting matchup. Ooh, and where's First Lady Flames in all this conversation? She didn't mention Flames either, and Flames is someone who's really relevant. She just smoked her own man on the last, was that Kings versus Queens? It was, wasn't it? Yeah. Ooh. Yoshi on that same card against Clips. E Heart. if I'm saying Fit would talk to Yoshi differently, then Heart would kind of that auntie that it's like, oh, Mum, when we go to such and such, is Auntie Hart gonna be there? Oh, are you serious? Did you tell her about my grades? And did you tell her that I got suspended the other day? And did you tell her I'm pregnant? Like, it's like, yeah, like Hart would talk to Yoshi differently. Not to say Yoshi doesn't have, doesn't stand a chance with these women. I think she does. She really does. I'm a big Yoshi fan. I really am. But that style matchup with the kind of the Heart, the Misfit type I think is an interesting clash, and just a different conversation. Just a different conversation for Yoshi. No C3. Did she mention C3? Listen, keep C3's name out your fucking mouth. Yeah. Yeah, no, C3, interesting. I don't know that I've ever heard Yoshi mention C3. C3 is someone who would just basically come and bomb on her, break her down effectively as well. That could be an interesting match, actually. That could be an interesting match. I think I'd like to see that on Queen of the Ring, maybe. Not that it wouldn't be a URL match. That's one of them URL matches that could go like on a Smack Saturday or something. On if you don't want to put it on a main event card, throw it like we need integration of these ladies battles. We need the ladies just integrated in, and that's a fire battle that could go on, you know, any URL card. A civil war, one of those types. Hey Chubs, how you doing? She gotta have a clear win. I don't think Yoshi has one. Yoshi definitely has clear wins. She has a clear win over Tori Doe. She has okay, my memory's gonna fail me. She's definitely got another one in recent times. Who did she beat clearly recently? She beat the shit out of Caution. I don't know that she beat the shit. Oh God, she beat the shit out of Caution. I'm just remembering like the Cinderella scheme and yeah. One, the supporters have to voice that they want to see more women battles. That's a fact. Everyone, go to your social medias at URL and say, hey, yo, the ladies are starving. Feed them plates. Integrate their matchups. Put them on the cards. Bring some glamour. Bring some, you know, bring a little spice, something different. Women bring a different style of battle as well. And let the women battle the men. If we're talking about, you know, there's a lot of women who can battle men, you know, more often than they battle women, and they smoke these niggas. So what are we doing? What are we waiting for? Like, come on, it's 2022. The ladies also have to uphold their end of the bargain on that. You know, certain times there's a lack of professionalism in the women's game. It's not at the level that the men's game is, and sometimes the women underperform inside and out of the ring to the level that's required for the NBA of, you know, battle rap. So yeah, more needs to be done on both sides for sure on that point. You gotta tell the men to stop running too. That's a fact. I'm sure there's how many men that you don't want to be smoked by a woman. If you beat her as well, you're supposed to. She's a woman, and if she smokes you, then like you're out of here. It's, you know, one of those kind of very few women, unfortunately, and this won't change until these sorts of things that we're talking about are more every day. But yeah, very few women have the kudos to affect your stock or affect, you know, very few women. Look at what 40 did to Surf. You know, he just bounced right back. Well, he didn't bounce right back. He went into Sue Sharp mode, sat down for a long time, and then when the stage came, he bounced right back. But you know, the kind of it was water off a duck's back to him. He spun it. It's 40. It's a woman. I didn't even try. And you see others doing a similar thing. It's not just Surf. Hey Diva, much love to Dispatching Diva. Thank you for sharing the broadcast. Share the broadcast as well if you're here, if you're tuned in. In those algorithms. Geechee and Clips has dominated their female opponents. Fact. Clips dominated Yoshi for sure, and Gotti, yeah, definitely dominated Casey. However, look at what Casey did to Swamp. Look at her run in the tournament, she did a similar thing to Prep. Twerk kind of fucked himself, but you know, she went in. And then with Prep, she really went in. With Twerk, she kind of was a bit taken aback, didn't really sell the win, and you know, more people were left talking about Twerk flopping than Casey flying, which was a real shame. Then with Prep, she didn't let up, even when what's this bitch doing to me? Like, she's like, yeah, I'm giving you more, fuck you. Like, she went in, smoked him. And look at what every woman has done to Verb. You know, it kind of goes both ways. The women can definitely beat the guys. Yeah, Casey beat Verb, so did Hustle. I believe Remy could make these matchups. Yeah, that's a fact too. We've got Remy, that's a fact. We got Remy, who's also, I think, talking about, you know, bringing new working on every level. So there's plenty. Queen of the Ring just had the Queen's Court card. We've got potential intergender double impacts being talked about. There's a Drake card coming. There should be a Kings versus Queens coming. There's a lot of chances. There's a New Orleans card. There's the Philly card. Lots of opportunities for women to be getting the plates, to be getting the matchups. 70% of people beat Verb as is late though. Yeah, that is true. That is definitely true. But it's just, you know, women can smoke guys too. You know, 40 bars, E-Heart, all have that in their catalogues. So yeah, do the women respond to Yoshi? Should the women fire back? Do we want to see? Look at what Easy the Block Captain's top tier diss did. Could Yoshi's also spark the same deluge of disses? Could that happen? Can we see that? Should that happen? Did it warrant it? Was it good enough? Should the ladies respond? What do we think? I myself would love to see that. I love diss tracks. I love when it's kind of diss track season, when everyone's, you know, got smoke for each other, and the way to settle it before, to set up matches, to set up future matches. Like, look, mentioned Easy, he's kind of been ticking off those you know, ops he called out on top tier. So it's, you know, it's the gift that keeps on giving in that sense. And diss tracks kind of, you know, once you've called someone out, it doesn't go away. Just because you both battle other people, it doesn't go away. It's like, you still said that shit about me. So yeah, I love when multiple people are going at each other. One, talking of that, which we must see, we've got Kings versus Queens hopefully coming up, and like I said, any other card. Ooh, is it Summer Madness? E-Heart versus Suge? Potentially it could be. Here's why it could be. They could sell the shit out of that to the point where, yeah, that's definitely a Summer Madness battle. E-Heart and Suge. I think E-Heart is E-Heart. She's in the women's game, you know, she's ultimately respected. She's one of, you know, the top handful of women in anyone's list. Not arguably, like, she's solidified up there. And I think Suge has been kind of his, you know, his recent showings have been a little up and down. However, motivated Suge with, you know, a reason to want to smoke someone, I think that's a different story. And the two of them really have this, like, they need to battle. They could sell the life out of that, and it could be a crazy battle. So Diva says absolutely they should. I'm guessing that's they should fire back. Diane says no. Fever says no, you don't think so, respectfully. The girls got to stop avoiding her too. Jakunti, salute. Are they avoiding her? I think some of the girls have ruled her out, and I think they've said it's because she's gone too far, basically. It's not, you know, I don't want to battle her, I want to fuck her up. It's not even battle rap anymore. She mentioned this or she said that. Are these things that eventually could get ironed out behind the scenes? I hope so, because I'd love to see 40 versus Yoshi. I'd love to see it. Will it happen? I don't know. Not really. The ladies don't respect Yoshi. Yeah. And Yoshi kind of does this thing, doesn't she, where she throws rocks and then hides her hand. Sometimes she will kind of try to be the aggressor, the bully, and then when her prey kind of barks back or even tries to bite back, it's like, oh my god, they're barking back at me. Why would you bark? Why would you try and bite me? And I think, you see that so often. It's just like, you know what, I can't even engage. Um, so yeah, it can be a little, her strategy sometimes doesn't always work out in her favor. Long term, we'll see. It's worked. Keeps her relevant. They're avoiding the hell out of her. I do think there are opponents though who definitely do avoid her. She is a problem. Can be absolutely a problem. I don't think that Yoshi is the kind of girl to spark that kind of fire. Who would be? I've got a couple of people who definitely could. Let me know. Who do you think could create the female equivalent of the top tier frenzy? Let's call it. Heart would 30 him, 30 shook. No response is coming. Well, there's some tweets and stuff, and we're going to get to it. E-Heart is cemented. Suge and Hart have been going back and forth for years. I want to see it. Big blood clot Crash, 1.3k on yesterday's stream. Salute. Much love to you, Crash. If you haven't seen it, go and check out Crash versus Boza Bambino and Tech versus Zay. I did round for round, 3 rounds, their top 3 rounds against each other. Last 2 days running on the show. They're in the down there's somewhere in the video, so definitely go and check them out. Get to know our battlers over here ahead of the No Leash. It's Thursday already. Oh my god, when did that happen? Maybe I'll do a show tomorrow, but we'll see. How do you not want the money? What money? I do want the money, and if you want to give it to me, it's £, the British pound, London Jen, all one word. Cash out. Who? What money? I hate when Yoshi plays victim. Do you think that Yoshi has pushed it too far with the other women? Yeah, sometimes I think she has. And like I say, sometimes it's not even the too fariness. It's not even so much that it's like you took it too far. It's just like, now you just, for me, it would be somewhat infuriating, and I just, at times, I wouldn't want to engage with the with the victim kind of mentality, the turning yourself into a victim. Yoshi does that, like Chubbs was just saying. Quiet Yoshi is better than media Yoshi. I think media Yoshi has her value, definitely, and she plays it really well sometimes, and like I'm sitting here saying, I don't think it always works. It's off the mark. I don't know what her end game is or what her goal is in doing all of this. Maybe Yoshi is playing it exactly as she wants to play it. Maybe, let's say it's a double bluff. Maybe she doesn't want to battle 40. She doesn't ever want to battle 40 because she knows, or she thinks, she believes, I can't beat 40. So I'm going to make it so that she will never battle me. Could be that. Who knows? Just like I'm saying, I don't know what her intention is, what success means for her. She might be exactly where she wants to be right now. Great topic. Thank you, Fever. Jazz for sure would make the biggest diss track. She's the logo. Prestavia could. Oh, Yoshi didn't mention Prestavia, did she? Oh, because they battled. The money to battle. Oh, okay. They avoid her, but it's a bag if they battle. Yeah, but they can get other bags, and Yoshi isn't necessarily the biggest bag or the biggest look, and she is a dangerous opponent. So I'd like to see a female Ultimate Madness before anything else. Yes, absolutely. I think I talked about that. Did I talk about it? I don't think I just tweeted about it. I definitely talked about it maybe last week. Jazz for sure could. Yeah, Jazz definitely could. I think Hustle also could. Hustle and Jazz both fire on beat. Shuni as well, potentially. I think she could do something just so kind of aggressive, somewhat disrespectful, and she's a name that people would respond to. Yoshi interestingly said, "I want your belt." That's a Midnight Madness. If Midnight Madness is still around, that's a potential Midnight Mad. That will be fire in the Midnight Madness room. You got King Shuni, the legend, you black bit barking on diminutive kind of Yoshi who snaps like in that close quarters room where it gets grimy and cruddy, like that could be Yoshi does media. Does Yoshi do media? She does. She has a caffeine show. I don't know that she has a regular show or she just kind of talks to the people. I would like to see. Did I say that she does media? I don't know what I said. Oh, as in her promo game, that sort of thing. If I was talking about that, the way she sells her fights, sets things up, all of that sort of stuff. I would like to see if, I read that. Sucks Farah retired. She could be a good judge though. Has Farah retired? I don't think she has she? I think she's just right now not motivated. But yeah, let's see what the ladies said. So Yoshi kind of teased it by coming out, dropped the purple demon emoji, said, "Who up?" Because she dropped this at like 7 a.m. or something. Or no, it was 7 my time. So it was early, really early in the morning. Dropped her diss, let it free into the world of Twitter, dropped it on YouTube, let other people share it on their YouTubes and stuff. So it spread far and wide. Shuni comes out and says, "Love my ass off. The Yoshi diss is not bad. Some parts are offbeat though." Shuni, there's a fact that there were some parts where it did sound like it was offbeat, and I don't know if it was that intentional offbeat. Like I don't like that kind of Detroit style. It's not my thing. Was it intentional? I don't know, but yeah, it was a little. Bars are still the bars. But it says cute track, top hole. Miss Pack says, "You better not even respond to that whack ass diss." Hustle tells her, "Come and pinch it then," because she makes a shot about her, BBL. Official says, in response to someone, because she didn't respond to Yoshi directly, someone's, saying, "Talk, Yoshi." Official says, "This is trash. Are y'all serious?" Then when someone says, "We love the energy, you could always send a warning shot. Come on, show us how it's done." She says, simply, plainly, clearly, and decisively, in capital letters, "No, ho." I feel like there was a ho at the end of it. She just wanted 2 letters rather than 4. Then she says, "Watch this. I'm going to show y'all how a big dog move." Oof, smoky, okay. What does that mean? What's she going to do? Does that mean she's not going to diss her? Is she going to come out with her own thing? Who knows? But let's see. I love me a big dog. Let me watch you move. Jazz says, "My enemies are after me." Ooh. What's the word? When you're cryptic. That's it. A very cryptic tweet. This is obviously after the diss track. Everyone's tweeting at it. People are probably atting her. She says, "My enemies are after me." Someone says, "That shit was ass. Please don't even bother responding." Jazz says, "What?" She says, "I thought you were talking about a Yoshi diss track." And then Jazz says, "The 15th one? Huh? There's another one?" Dead ass. Says, yeah, deadass, she dissed you. Oh, Casey, 40 Shuna, E Heart and Misfit. I guess she's trying to do what Easy did with Top Tier Diss. And then Jazz, she did one last year. Misfit says, that shit dirt. Dirt, you hear me? Dirt. And Gata says, not Yoshi dissing me when we have a whole song together. And she clutches her pearls. Not Yoshi dissing me. I don't know that song. Do I know that song? I need to check it out, actually. Let me make a little note here. Yoshi Gatas. I have to check it out. Can't y'all explain Jazz? Can y'all explain Jazz to me? Why is she a big deal? Not to sound disrespectful. Jazz is a huge deal. She's fire. Jazz has kind of played her. She's been around forever, right? She's 10, 12 years in the game. She's grown up in the battle rap culture, and she's been fire since she come in. What you don't rate her? You don't. She's got the biggest female battle rap brand. That's a fact. And you know, she's also fire. She has some, you know, huge battles, huge performances, huge wins. When she comes out, it makes a difference. You know, look how long she doesn't have to come outside. She will continually have people calling her out. We're going to kind of, you know, talk about who's calling her out right now and the enormity of it. She's battled in the biggest stages. She knows how to generate anticipation. This is it. She's played her hand really well in that, you know, she doesn't want to battle often, but she wants to remain one of the most feared, dangerous, respected, all the rest of it. And she's succeeded. She's succeeded with a fraction of the battles. But she also, you know, she doesn't water down her quality. She keeps it high quality each time she comes out. And ring rust doesn't seem to be a thing with her. Doesn't seem to affect her. She stays relevant. Yeah, she's a female battle rap superstar. She's a battle rap superstar. She's got standout performances. This is it. She's got some, you know, incredible battles. 40 bars. 40 bars. What did she have to say? Yoshi's shot. Is she responding? Is she gonna make a diss track? What did she say? She said, I'm not responding to Rochelle the Roach because I can tell she's drowning. Any response will be a life raft and I'm no lifeguard. Ho. Love my ass off. Swim along bottom feeder. She said she's drowning and I ain't saving her. Die, bitch. Okay. I think we know how 40 feels. As for Yoshi herself, she's not done. She is coming back with a... Why is my graphic taking so long? She's coming back with a video. Y'all ready for the video? She said just before I got on here. So, yeah, Yoshi's not done. Maybe the video will encourage a little more conversation. But yeah, I'd like to see even, you know, if it's not responses to Yoshi, I want to see that diss track that does get everybody outside, that you know, that fire beat, everybody jumps on it. I think that would be dope for the women's game. Definitely. And yeah, a few videos in there as well. Some, you know, we've got some gorgeous women in the culture. Little visuals can't hurt. I am super here for it. But yeah, we continue on. So, like I said, the women are outside. They are fighting for these plates. They're making themselves known. They are jostling for position. They're trying to get on the big cards, and one of them everybody wants in on now: man, woman, and child. I'm sure I saw a little slap call out Rumnitty for Summer Madness. The women want in on Summer Madness. Viixen kind of set the cat amongst the pigeons recently. She went on Opinionated DNA's. Jazz first went on Opinionated, I think, and called out Viixen for Summer Madness. Viixen then went on DNA show and said that she wants surf in December. I keep hearing about this December card. Wants surf in December, but she wants jazz for Summer Madness. She revealed she was locked in for official unknown, she could have. She was offered official unknown, but she turned it down because she had the Remy card battle, ladies and gentlemen, booked, and she was initially locked in for Twerk. Obviously ended up battling Hustle. It would be interesting to know whether she would have taken official over Hustle, whether she would have taken official unknown over Hustle on the Remy card, but she was already locked in for that, so I guess we'll never know. And she said she also wanted to battle O before Jazz. She said she wanted O on Gnome and then Jazz on Summer Madness because she wanted to get a bigger bag for Jazz and the bigger bag as well, Summer Madness. So she's saying, I want to smoke official because then I'll get more money for Jazz on Summer Madness. We'll get more money, kind of playing strategy. She also said Jazz is the biggest name for a female on Summer Madness. And she called her a personal endgame. Jazz is an endgame battle for her. She said she and 40 are her biggest bags. 40 versus Viixen. Oof, that would be crazy. 40 said she was retiring this year, right? I think Hart said the same thing. I don't know why these women lie. Why are they lying? Are they doing that? Because there's so many more battles that I'd love to see. I love when the women are outside doing cool things. Just mentioned Misfit. You got Coffee, having baby, doing things. But, I guess I'm being selfish. I just want, my favorites to stay in the game. She said, so Viixen also said that she is confident that she could beat all of them. 40, official, Jazz, she can beat them all. She's saying as well, official would be the hardest battle for her. That would be the hardest battle, harder than Jazz, and that could be right. I guess tactically, terms of energy, style, aggression, all of the rest of it. Officials coming to punch your head off. Jazz is, more pen heavy. She's gonna write. She's gonna come and rap with you. Very different battle. Now, what if we get Viixen an official first and she loses? This is something that DNA posed to her. But what if you get the official battle first and you lose? Jazz doesn't have to take you there. She's like, no, Jazz still has to take me. Like, I am the number one pick for Jazz. There is no, there's no big. She's still gonna have to come and see me. She's saying, even if she does great against official and loses, it's not going to change a thing. And then she even talked about getting official on Summer Madness and Jazz on the Drake card, which would still kind of fit her objective of official to line up a bigger bag potentially with Jazz. But she's saying she doesn't want to throw away if she can secure official on Summer Madness, she doesn't want to, or she can secure Jazz. If she doesn't want to do both, because I think Summer Madness September, Drake card October, they're talking about 5-6 weeks separating them or something. She doesn't want to do both. They're huge battles for her. Both are on the table. Yeah, and like I say, she mentioned 40 up there, but she didn't seem to be, 40's not Therefore, he doesn't seem to be interested in anyone, so it doesn't make sense to go after that. So, who would we prefer to see out of Viixen and Jazz and Official? Which Bardashian do we want to see? Jen, when's your next battle? I don't battle, but thank you for asking. Official also went on Debo's Confessions with a Queen podcast and said that while people are debating which battle they want most for Viixen, Jazz or Official, she's saying, I'm the one that's the problem for Viixen. Viixen needs to worry about me, about picking and choosing between her opponents. No, I'm the opponent. She said she gave Viixen a prop. She said she's dope, she's fire, she's scary, but I am not scared of her. She said she wants all the smoke and she cannot wait. She says basically bring it on. She wants to be the underdog. Yeah, my notes are on the screen. I can't do anything without notes. Oh shit, my notes are literally on the screen because I pulled them up, didn't I? I forget. I look at my StreamYard screen and not my OBS screen, and I forgot all my notes are up on the thing. That's hilarious. They were up there for ages. Thank you, Diane. So yeah, you've seen what I'm gonna say, I guess. But she's saying, yeah, winning a Viixen battle does nothing for me. What it does is let people know Official back. She's saying, I'm already like Viixen can't raise my stock. I'm already me. I'm already Official. You know who I am. But right now, smoking Viixen does say something about Official right now, because obviously she had the, shaky performances, seemed to have kind of lost her way a bit, had the choking, motivation issues, lost out on the $100,000 in that terrible battle with Cortez. So she's saying, yeah, that would do something for me right now. I've got to beat her, so must win for me. So lots of excitement in that one. Jazz double back and went on Confessions with a Queen as well with Debo, and mentioned that Coffee was actually one in her sights. Obviously, Woman of the Year 2021. Retired now, has got behind the scenes role at Queen of the Ring, looking beautiful and blossoming with her growing baby bump, about to welcome another bundle of joy into the world. But yeah, that's who she really wanted. She's saying basically what she battles the guys who are out, or the women who are out here putting in that work, doing what needs to be done. So I think, Viixen certainly fits the bill for that. Let's have a look at what they've been saying to each other. This has been going on, like I said, a few days now. So Viixen comes out the other day, or this is like a week ago now, and says, I miss battle rap, Summer Madness, what's up, baby, take me out to dinner. Oh, was that a surf? Was that a surf to take me out to dinner? Because obviously we should have had Surf and Viixen. I would love, can you imagine Surf and Viixen on Summer Madness? That would be incredible. That would be a huge step in the right direction for the women's game. And look at Tay-Rock and Viixen. We could get Surf and Viixen could headline Summer Madness and people wouldn't be mad. I mean, some would be, but fuck them. It would deliver a crazy battle. It could certainly be battle of the night. It could be an absolute war. I'd love to see it as a headline. Love to see one of the women headlining an event like that. I don't know. Oh, I do have my screen on here. I'm just not looking at it. So yeah, then Jazz the Rapper calls out Viixen, and someone says Viixen says she's not battling Jazz. She wants Official at Summer Madness. No point in calling her out. Jazz says, but there's a point to everything I do, and she plays her chess piece. Viixen says, is that right? taking notes there. She later comes back, day or two later, says, Jazz, you must have started writing or something. You know, Jazz is all for this. Jazz, we know, doesn't do short prep. She doesn't take battles at short notice. And she picks the target and she kind of sticks with it. So she's saying, well, what go on, you writing? And Jazz is saying, because I called you out. Nah, I just wanted them points on the game, for real, for real. Of course it. Viixen says, all right, bet. And then Jazz, interestingly, says, I've got a 2-on-2 coming up. Okay, that's the 2-on-2. All right, we're going to talk about that as well. I forgot that had been announced. And then when someone suggests that Jazz is ducking, or Viixen, she's treating you like an egg roll with all that duck sauce. Jazz says, this was fire, but if I called her out, how am I ducking? Do you know what ducking means, bro? She's saying, I'm not ducking. It was me who initiated this conversation. I've seen a few people saying Jazz is ducking. It's like, how could she be ducking when she's the one who called her out in the first place? Viixen, a couple days later, says, y'all tell the big titty to come outside since the big head is so busy. Summer madness. Damn, that's disrespectful, Viixen. The big titty and the big head, biatches. Okay. And then official replies to say, I'm starting to feel a way about y'all trying to treat me like a second string bish. Viixen says, I've been treating you as a first draft pick, but your huge head sister called me out and I don't duck smoke. Again, with the huge head, you can see Viixen's going to have some punches about that. And then Viixen reshares a quote from her DNA interview. Shout out DNA and Let's Talk Battle Rap, saying, I'll battle either one of them. I'm feeling like official is a tougher fight, but Jazz is a bigger bag. I wanted official first, but Jazz is the biggest name for Summer Madness. Then Viixen says, any lies told? And don't tell me who I turned down for Gnome, because what's that got to do with the Summer Madness? I wanted official on Gnome, and obviously we're past that. So, 1, 2, pick a shoe. I want smoke with whoever. Well, basically, we're saying Jazz or official. I'll take either. Bardashian. Viixen, Jazz says, Viixen, you do realise if you battle Jazz, I am the best chance you have of getting a big female battle on URL after that. You do realise ain't that many top tier chicks. You do realise you already battled Casey and Hustle already. You battled Casey and Hustle already. Stop acting like if you battle Jazz, you can't battle me. Viixen says, I said if I beat shit down Jazz leg first, I'ma be big-headed. Duh. Why wouldn't I be? So she's saying she said in the interview, if I beat Jazz, basically, I'm gonna be big-headed about it. I don't even want you anymore. Hustle, Miss Hustle, also earlier this week, threw her hat in the ring and whispered, Casey J, you busy? Just a little whisper, just wondering if you are busy. And Casey responded, well, I'm interested, I'm looking. Is that the one? Okay. And then she comes out later that day asking, so who won between Viixen and Hustle? Who y'all had? Who did you have in the comments, interestingly? Fire battle. I edged it to Viixen. I thought it was really close. Viixen has earned a Summer Madness. Yeah, absolutely. I think she has. The performances she's put on URL have been top notch pretty much every time, aside from, the Loso slip. That was a blip in her performances. She's killed over there. She's killed DNA over there, smoked him on her first URL performance on the big stage. Bright lights, caffeine, that was fire. Hustle retweets the tweet and says, we all know me, I won, but that battle is old news. Who have they got? Me versus you. She's being a bit more clear now. I want smoke with you. So Casey asks, y'all want me and Hustle now? Because I'm tired of her calling out every battle. Set it up. Hustle says, you are Ralph, set it up. Your face want to get beat. I can't make this up. Bars. Okay. See what you did there, Hustle. And then she says, Casey, 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 your time soon come when you meet the real wicked witch. She continued a couple of days later or next day. I was looking at my hit list this morning. Casey, what's your schedule like? Casey says, my schedule's open. Let's get it shaking. Purple demon face emoji. And then Hustle tagged her in a clip. You rang is a clip where Casey has just said, you know, you call me out every battle. This was Casey versus Viixen, where she told her, come get your big sis. Where's your big sis? Come, I want smoke with her. So history. Then Casey says, again, cryptic tweet, get it over with. I don't know if that's lock it in, getting the contracts, and Hustle replies to say, oh, we will. See Casey and Miss Hustle. Do we want to see Casey and Miss Hustle on Summer Madness? Is that a Summer Madness battle? Is that big enough battle for Summer Madness? What do we think? I would love that on Summer Madness. If we have that, could we get another one? Could we get Viixen and one of the other Bardashians? Could we see, you couldn't see all three Bardashians. You could have 2 out of 3 on Summer Madness. And that would be huge. You feel like Casey would die or could die. Diane's respectfully, no, you don't want to see, was that Casey and Hustle? Do you want to see Hustle on Summer Madness? Who could she battle? And who, if any of the ladies, who has earned themselves a plate? Who deserves to be there? And I think definitely Viixen versus Jazz or Official is a must-have on there. If we can only get one, let it be that one, please. Who do I want to see? I want to see both for different reasons. Summer Madness, I reckon both of them are big stage battles. I think the more explosive is Official. Jazz might be the better battle, technically. More replay. Ooh, I don't know. I want to see them both, but those are both obviously future ops. Lots of cards. We don't need a women's card. It doesn't have to be Remy, although Remy is also another alternative where these cards can go down, but we can have intergender matchups. Let me checketh my notes and think I don't have any more. So yeah, that I think we're going to wrap it up there. The only female match to me is Viixen versus Jazz, Official, or 40 Bars. Yeah, definitely. All of those are definitely, I think, that top tier elite names, and that, you know, the names that you want to see on a Summer Madness. But yeah, we shall see. If you want to see the ladies getting these plates, be vocal about it, tweet about it, put it in the comments, tag the league, tag the ladies, do all of that good stuff, and we'll see how this plays out, who gets locked in for what and when, and ultimately who wins. But yeah, that's all we've got for today's show. I'm not sure what I'll bring you tomorrow. I might do a UK special ahead of No Loose Chats Era versus Era card. Like I say, if you want to know more about that, go and check the last 2 shows that I did. Crash versus Boza Bambino, and Zay versus Tech is going down on this No Loose Chat card, which is headlined by Shuffle T and Georgie Roots. Also has Templar Surfer versus Nate, Bison Briggs versus Black T, and Bracy versus AR this Saturday in London. Take care and be safe to you too, Diane. Thank you to everyone who tuned in, left a comment, shared the broadcast, all of that. I very much appreciate you, and would love to see you back here with me tomorrow. But on that note, I am saying goodbye. Oh, I'm not, because I pressed the wrong thing. Just cancel that. Stop it.